I want to talk to you folks about the crisis in America called homelessness that Donald Trump, really no president, ever addresses. I want to share with you first a video, just a short little clip here, of a school teacher, okay, in America. A school teacher in Silicon Valley area, I believe. I want you to show you how this school teacher and her husband are living. Not because they can't get a place to live, because they don't have money to live. It's not because of that. It's because, folks, it's because of greed. That's what's going on in America right now. And before I go any further, I do want to mention this. If you want to rent a place here in the area where we live, I won't even say the area. Well, I guess you all have the mailing address anyway, so you can send information that way. But Michigan, okay. In Michigan, in order to get a place to stay, an apartment, they want you to come up with not 1 month of rent, not 2 months of rent, but 2.5 months of rent as a down payment, and then your month of rent. Okay? That's outrageous. There should be a law against that. I don't know where else that's going on right now. But how difficult it must be for people to get into a place. God worked a miracle for my wife and I. I'm going to tell you, people, when you have to come up with that kind of money just as a down payment, just to get into a place, and it doesn't stop there. Even if you have the money, you have to have a certain credit score. I'm going to tell you, this is one of the reasons why so many are homeless right now in America. Because there's no law that stops the greed. Okay? That's why businesses are closing up. Because those that own the places of business are greedy. And because they want more money for them to rent their space. It all comes down to greed. That's what it comes down to. But listen to this school teacher's story. Listen to this.
Takes up 3/4 of my monthly income. So to stay here and to teach, which is what I love, I have to live in the car.
3 nights a week, this is her routine. After her 4 classes end, James Penny, along with her husband and 2 dogs, sets up camp in a church parking lot near campus. Okay. Her 65-year-old husband, Jim, can't work because of a back injury. So when it comes time to grade papers, her office is this 2004 Volvo.
Being homeless and trying to teach here is almost impossible.
We are seeing people who are being forced either to move out of the area completely, fall into homelessness, or find some way to make life work for them.
Tom Myers runs a social services agency in Mountain View, the home of Google and the town next to San Jose.
This is surprising.
Yes.
It's a major thoroughfare.
It's a major thoroughfare here in Mountain View.
At last count by government officials, there were more than 300 of these RVs on the streets of Mountain View. Some estimate there are more than 1,000 all over Silicon Valley.
10 years ago, we were serving somewhere around 3,000 to 4,000 people. Today, we're serving close to 10,000 people
More than
per year.
tripled.
Yes, exactly. Most of that growth has been in the last few years.
Housing experts say it's a problem of supply and demand. California officials estimate the state needs to build about 180,000 new housing units each year to keep up with population growth. On average, developers are building less than 80,000 per year. The result? a current gap of 1.5 million units between families who need housing and rentals they can afford. Ray Pearl is with the California Housing Consortium.
I think the incentive is there to build. I think the policies that the state of California has enacted makes it incredibly difficult to get that housing built.
You keep your life
Yeah.
up here.
Ellen James Penny has tried unsuccessfully to get teaching jobs elsewhere in the country. But even if she gets one, giving up and moving won't be easy.
This is what happens if I want to stay and do what I do.
And you do want to stay.
Yes. I'm fourth generation Californian and I'm being shoved out.
You're not going to let that happen.
Trying not to. Trying not to.
Night.
Night.
For CBS This Morning, Mireya Villarreal, San Jose, California.
All right. Now, the rest of this video is for those that are God's people, those that are the righteous. I've got some hope for you, all right? Got some hope for you. What's happening to the world around us will never happen to us. Did you hear what I said? It's not going to happen to us. Let me read some scripture to you. Psalm chapter 37, verse 25. David says, I have seen, or I have been young, and am old, yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread. He is ever merciful, and lendeth, and his seed is blessed. God bless you.